Let's go back to the pro side and ask this. Could the convention, if one is called, submit proposed amendments to the ballot of the citizens and let the citizens of America decide whether to implement the convention's proposals instead of state legislatures?
The convention must follow the Constitution. I hope we agree on that.
We agree too.
Okay? So the Constitution only gives Congress one option, to either select ratification by the state legislatures or ratification in conventions of the people. That is the only option they are given. So Congress will decide, based on the amendments that they are given by the convention, which process of ratification will be used. Any other process is ultra various. It is beyond the authority of Congress to decide.
And just to add to that, the wording, they propose the ratification process. Think the word propose, since words do have meaning, that is not a mandatory statement. It is a recommended statement. The states legally could choose to do something different, and if the Congress chooses not to follow their remit of calling the convention and making the proposal, guess what? The states have that authority already inherent. They can do it themselves.
I'm not sure if you mentioned this in the Article 5. This one really struck me as scared the hell out of me, let's put it that way. As of one of the other modes of ratification may be proposed by the Congress. They could basically say 51% of those in the convention, and it gets passed. Article 5, it says, I quote, as the one or the other mode of ratification may be proposed by the Congress. Congress can change the ratification process.
If I may I follow up on that?
I would like to.
I just want to be clear on what Article 5 says. When you propose amendments, whether it's through a convention or through 2/3 of the House or 2/3 of the Senate, Article 5 says, in either case, those amendments shall be valid to all intents and purposes as part of the Constitution when ratified, 1, by the legislatures of 3/4 of the several states, or 2, by conventions in 3/4 of the several states, as one or the other mode of ratification may be proposed by Congress. I believe the only choice Congress has at the ratification end is to whether to let state legislatures vote on it or whether to call special conventions in all 50 states. In either case, you need 38 to ratify it.
Finally, something I can agree with.
Microphone.
I said, finally, something I can agree with Mr. Dietrich on. His explanation of the ratification choice Congress may propose, and they usually do that up front based on whether they think the legislatures are better suited to make that decision on those amendments, or they think the people at large should be involved. And it is a proposal, and it does say may. And in every instance in the Constitution where it says shall, it's a mandate, and where it says may, it's optional. So it is, I do believe, in the state's purview, how those state ratification conventions would be comprised if it was put that way to them by Congress.